3 of NFBA. We are live in Oklahoma City. The show floor just opened less than an hour ago. We're open from 8:30 to 12:30 to wrap up the festivities. There's lots of stuff still going on. And I'm sitting here with Barry from K9 Fasteners. How are you this morning?
I'm doing terrific.
We both got our coffee. We are ready to
I'm
go.
pumping it up right here.
Just because it's day 3 doesn't mean that there's any less energy
No.
on the show floor.
Push through.
Yeah, absolutely. All right, so Barry, for those folks that don't know you, will you introduce yourself? Tell us a little bit about K9.
I'd love to. K9 Fasteners, we've been in market for over 16 years, so we're newer to NFBA, but we are not new to the market. And we have a great story to tell. It's based on truth, which is real performance, real product profitability, and real on-job excellence for my contractors.
Yeah, absolutely. Which is huge and so great to stand behind.
It is.
I love that. Okay, so I have to ask, because we've been on the show floor for the last 3 days. Every time we walk by your booth, we can't even get a word in. I can barely wave. Hi, Barry.
I think it's the shoes. Everybody's coming what is going on with the shoes, bro?
No, it's been fantastic. So I've been talking to the folks at NFBA. We're hearing that it's record attendance. There were over 1,000 people registered before the show floor even opened.
Excellent.
And then we've had people registering throughout all 3 days.
Excellent.
I think that, the show floor has shown that energy.
Right on.
It's our first time in Oklahoma City for this group, which is also fun to be kind of a little more west than they typically are. How has that translated to the conversations you're having? What's it been like in the booth?
Well, we can't plan a lot of things. Things just happen. And things have happened really, really well this year being in Oklahoma City.
Yeah.
So K9 is in the process of wrapping up our Wild Wild West tour.
Yes.
So we just came from Colorado to see prospects and customers. We were in Taos, New Mexico, seeing prospects and customers, and now we're in Oklahoma City. And it's been terrific because we're seeing people in a whole different part of the country.
Sure.
And so for us, it's extremely encouraging to meet new businesses, contractors and builders, to meet new dealers, lumber yards, metal formers, and distributors, and to be able to establish conversations with existing customers that are actually coming from all different parts of this part of the country here, and then as well as introduce ourselves to new builders and such in this geography.
That's fantastic. And what a great show to do it at. I love this show. I love the exhibitors that are here. I love the contractors that are here. Everyone is just so genuine.
Right on.
So here for the industry, wanting to just elevate.
Yes.
And you can feel it.
Yes. If you don't mind,
I
would really like to offer some encouragement.
Great.
Sometimes this tears me up. But I've been in the industry, I've been in the building industry for, give or take 20, 30 years, right?
Sure.
And the 20 years of that, I was actually a residential remodeling contractor.
Okay.
And when you're in stuff, you don't necessarily appreciate where you are at the moment because you're just in it.
Right.
And you're just doing it, right?
Yeah.
And so I've had the opportunity to step out of the building industry and then come back into the building industry with K9. And Danny, I am so genuinely impressed and thankful that we get to function in this industry.
Yeah.
That we get to function with people that are really working hard, that are really providing for families, that are really providing products and services. And it's not pompous. It's not oh yeah, we got to put on all these airs. No, we're just real people doing real work.
Yeah.
And coming up through the trades and now being able to serve the trades the way that I do, for all of us out there that are swinging a hammer every day, for all of us out there that are providing quality products and materials to this industry in the various facets, we have a great life. Because I've been in other industries and I've worked other places. I've been in other countries. And I'm so thankful to be an American. I'm thankful to be serving this industry.
Yeah.
And this show is the culmination and just personifies everything that I'm feeling and everything that I'm experiencing in my career.
No, I couldn't agree more.
Mhm.
I mean, I think that sometimes we forget that at the end of the day, this industry is providing shelter.
Yes.
And maybe that looks like a new roof.
Mhm.
Maybe that looks like a remodel.
Mhm.
Maybe that looks like, you know, a shed to
Mhm.
store some of that stuff
Mhm.
to provide better space for your living
Yes.
space.
Yes.
And we don't highlight the importance of that enough,
Mhm.
right?
Right.
We just see, oh, we're in the trades.
Mhm.
We're working really hard. We're
Mhm.
trying to make a living for our family.
Mhm.
But we don't look at the bigger picture of what it's providing
Right on.
to the communities.
Right on. And the technology is exciting, and colors are exciting,
Yeah.
and textures are exciting,
Yeah.
and timber framing is exciting, and if you haven't been here, you got to get to the next show. I'm just going to tell you that.
No, I love it. So, can you tell me a little bit about what it's like being a part of the post frame
Mhm.
industry?
You bet.
Especially, I mean, we do metal roofs, we
Mhm.
do outdoor coffee shop. We
Mhm.
kind of fill that void, and I feel like post frame kind of fits in so many different categories.
Mhm. Yeah, this was a learning this was a learning opportunity for me when I first came to the NFBA show a couple years ago. Two things. Number one is I didn't realize how many existing users of my product there were in the world.
Yeah.
And when people came to my booth and they said, "Hey, we already use K9s," I'm like, "Really? Are you sure?" Yeah, we use K9s. Like, well,
Yeah.
that's great. And so that was really exciting to me. And then also being able to see a whole different facet of the building trades.
Yeah.
Stick building, that's what I'm most familiar with.
Right.
Timber framing, we did some really cool timber framing in Wisconsin, panelized timber frames, like awesome stuff, but don't have a great deal of experience with that.
Sure.
And now we come here and it just opened up my mind to so much, which also was I would say the platform or the springboard to really focus on Colorado, where
Yeah.
timber framing is like taken to an astounding extreme in architectural wonder, in
Mhm.
aesthetic greatness,
Mhm.
excellence. And thanks to you, because you were able to help us capture some of that content,
Yeah, it was
right,
so
and
exciting.
share that
Yes.
with the things that is going on in Colorado, and the aesthetic and the architecture and the vistas where our product and other timber framing technology is being deployed is astounding.
Yeah.
So in summary, like, we love being here because it's a whole different facet to the building trades. And so that's why I'm saying, if you're a modeling contractor in Somewheresville, Wisconsin, like me, or from other parts of the country, it's very exciting to come here and learn and see the different technologies, and just stimulate your creativity to think, oh, wow, like roofing looks so much different when you see metal forming,
Yeah.
and the colors and the coatings and the technologies around that.
Sure.
And we're seeing that grow, even in my part of the country,
Yeah.
where metal roofing in residential applications is really taking off.
Absolutely.
So extremely fun.
Yeah, no, I mean, I think it's fun too. This is why we do shows too.
Sure.
It's as much for getting to meet new people as it is for building up the people that we already work with, and having building those relationships with our partners.
Right.
And so that was one of my favorite things yesterday. Was towards the end of the day, we're all starting to get tired,
Right.
but we got to get some really fun content that I'm so excited to put together and take back to the team.
Did I embarrass myself?
No. Oh my gosh.
I'm not convinced. I'm not convinced until I see it. Like, what did you do on camera? Oh,
we got some very singing.
Oh,
we got some dancing.
Ouch. Well, okay, I might not be embarrassed, but my wife is going to be embarrassed.
No.
My kids might be embarrassed.
But it's so great to hear you talk about. I'm just gonna fly right by that because if we can't embarrass ourselves, let's
we gotta laugh. We gotta laugh.
No, what I really love is hearing you say that being at shows, you're meeting people who use your products already and who already know you, but maybe you don't know them.
Right.
And so it's kind of just this two-way street of, I think we get so caught up sometimes in, okay, I am a company, I offer this product, I have to get in front of my customer base. but to like see how much that gives you in return by actually getting to know
Right.
that customer base and build those relationships rather than just sell a service or a product.
Right. This industry, and this is a universal statement, but I'm just telling you that I'm seeing it. This industry is so rooted in relationships.
Yeah.
Being a residential remodeling contractor, being in the trades, repeat business is built on relationship. We can have a fancy digital marketing campaign, and it is so important. But let me tell you what, word of mouth, that's power.
Yep.
It's always been
Absolutely.
power, right?
Mhm.
So collaboration is a very real word. It's a vocabulary word that we all should be implementing on a regular
Yeah.
basis, especially business owners, but also technicians and carpenters and contractors on the job. Let's collaborate.
Yeah.
So collaborating with other people here at the show,
Mhm.
having lots of fun.
Yep.
Go Rhinestone Cowgirl.
Brenda with Innovative
Brenda,
Energy
wow,
Inc. We
love
got to
it.
give her a little shout out.
Yeah, and the rhinestone cowboy boots. That's very special, and we had a blast. And so collaborating with other companies, and that means, look, if you're a contractor, collaborating with other good competitors. There's such a thing as a good competitor
Absolutely.
and a bad competitor, and so that's what we're doing here today is collaborating with others in the industry, getting a new perspective, and it's growing us professionally, personally, and we're helping really to raise the industry in a number of different areas.
That's what we're all here for. Which, okay, so let me ask you a question, because I feel like we talk about this a lot, especially on Metal Coffee Shop. We are all about education. We're all about providing resources, building up the industry. And so we talk to a lot of people who work for associations, and of course they love them, right? Because they work for them, they believe in them.
Right.
So give me your perspective. How important are associations in this industry?
We could have a long discussion
For sure.
on how my business was a business that relied so heavily on associations.
Yeah.
The NARI was huge for us.
Yeah.
And my wife and I ran our business together. And there's some great books, ongoing education, that were so critical to my success. And I tell people the first 4 years of self-employment was on-the-job training when it comes to running the business.
Sure.
So, there is doing the business, and I was great at that, and I love doing it. Strapping on the tool belt, grabbing the power tools, and working hard and loving every minute of it. But then there was this whole other aspect of working on the business rather than in the business. And that was a 4-year learning curve. And if it wasn't for great people, collaboration, ongoing education, and being a part of associations that support that ongoing education, we could not have been as successful as we were.
That's so
cool. It's vital.
Yeah.
And I would be thrilled to further develop the realities that I experienced.
Yeah.
And the things that I continue to do with ongoing education. So, side note.
Absolutely.
Side note, I actually ended up going back to school.
Okay, yeah.
And completing my undergrad.
Cool.
As an adult.
I love that.
Because I fell in love with learning.
Yeah.
And I saw the immediate application of things, both at the association level and at the collegiate level for running a business. And so, again, little side note, I'm so proud. It was hard work.
Absolutely.
So I'm not proud that I was a goof off, and I didn't go to school and finish it at a better time in my life.
Sure.
But my kids were old enough to see me walk down the aisle at commencement and get my diploma.
Yeah.
And they're like, "Whoa, look at that!" I'm like, "Yeah, look at this! I can't believe it!" So it was exciting, and all that to say, people, doesn't matter where you are, what you're doing. Franklin Covey had a saying and that was, you need to pause, and we're going to appreciate this in the trades. You need to pause to sharpen the saw.
I love that.
Education, taking a real vacay, is sharpening the saw. We need that.
Yeah, absolutely. Especially in an industry like this where we work long hours, where you don't know if the season's going to be 6 months or 9 months, and so you are just taking as much business as you can get while it comes. And I don't know how many people I've talked to in this industry in particular who are like, what's a vacation?
Do people know that Danny likes to work out?
I don't think they do.
Oh, I just found that out today.
Yeah.
So you know what, Danny? This is something that didn't hit me but a couple of years ago. And that is, do we give enough credit to tradespeople and the athleticism that this industry requires?
No, that's
and I loved it, but I didn't think of it that way.
Sure.
But maybe you should do a yoga plan
for
the blue collar guy like me.
No, I would love it. Yeah.
Because we need to be strong. We need to be healthy. We are athletic. We're climbing this, we're moving that. And so I don't think we get enough credit, and it's not pointed out how vital it is to be healthy as men and women, because this industry is physically taxing.
It is.
And we are athletes.
Yeah. No, I have to shamelessly plug a couple things off what you said, because I am a yoga teacher as well.
No way.
I am, which most of my team knows.
Learning it live.
Because all I talk about besides roofing is yoga.
Oh, all right.
So I'm starting to offer once a month a yoga class for our internal team.
Really?
As a way to reset and reflect. And then we also are doing a really incredible mental health training, hopefully in Q2, that Mandy McIntyre, she is now with Tremco CPG, and she offers this mental health certification for contractors to take out into the field.
Interesting.
And so we'll have to get you two connected.
That's exciting.
But it's really important. Like, all of that to say, you're absolutely hit the nail on the head. We don't talk about it enough.
I agree.
And we have to focus on ourselves as much as we're focusing on the industry.
I agree. We got to stay healthy. I want to provide for my family. I want to serve my customer base. And if I'm not healthy, I'm not doing either one of those things. And I'm not having as much fun as I could have when I'm feeling good.
Absolutely. I could talk to you all day. I feel like we're having so much fun. But you also need to get back on the show floor.
Well, that's what they're telling me. Yeah. Hopefully the viewers will meet Mark in some stuff that you're going to do for us, because he's a character. He's holding it down for us. But I probably should bust it pretty soon.
Yeah. No. Well, it's been a pleasure as always. Look out for some incredible video content coming for K9 Fasteners. A great introduction of Mark and a little testimonial or so.
Yes, yeah, we kind of do a little reminiscing, kind of the old guys going, remember when we were youngins and we were that's part of it. That's part of it.
It's amazing. No, Barry, thank you. If you're not on Outdoor Coffee Shop yet, you definitely need to go check out our newest website, subscribe to our YouTube channel there, check out K9 Fasteners. They have a directory on Outdoor Coffee Shop.
Yes.
Otherwise, where can they find you? Where can they learn more?
Please go to our website. It's www.K9, fasteners.com.
Amazing.
Yes, we are for you. K9's for you. Danny, we're for you. We appreciate all that you folks are doing.
Oh my gosh,
and
we love being
shout
here.
out to those people behind the camera. You know who you are. It's been a lot of fun. Let's keep it up.
Absolutely. Thanks, Barry.
Have a great day.